hits the mark at age 25 or 26 like that?
Here's the thing.
You don't want a Patriot.
No. I was about to say, would you take him here?
I have PTSD from signing Patriots. So my answer is no, and it might be the wrong answer.
Right. I mean, right. If he played for Jacksonville, would you be this upset? No.
I also don't like spending big money on corners.
And that's just it. Can you put that amount of money, because it's a position of need here? It would help the back end of your defense tremendously and help jumpstart your transition into hopefully becoming a winning team.
I draft a couple of corners. I'm still spending at safety to pair somebody with Tracy Walker, or I'm spending at pass rusher before I get to corner. Rico, you're not wrong. It's just not my thing.
I mean, I would love for the Niners to have enough money to take him in there.
Okay. It's honestly, everything's about his team.
You know what? Because when I bring up the Giants, moratorium, I'm in Detroit. I have a radio show in Detroit.
We unleashing this.
We're
on to Mitch Trubisky.
And that is in football today.
Hi there, everybody. It's Conference Championship Week in college basketball. You know it. And FanDuel gets you, well, into the action. Any COD is betting on everything. Your first bet risk-free up to $1,000. And if you're thinking about joining FanDuel, it's the perfect time. It's March Madness. Hell, pick a team because you like the uniforms. I don't care. It's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code ticket. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code ticket, 21 and up. Present in Michigan, first online real money wager only. That refund is issued as non-withdrawable site credits that expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms. Sportsbook.fanduel.com. You have a gambling problem? 1-800-270-7117. Kenny, that's 1-800-270-7117. FanDuel, the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket. This is Jim Roll with that Odyssey Sports Minute. We already talked about how badly the Colts wanted to get rid of Carson Wentz. So badly that they did so without having somebody to replace him. But who is the first name that comes up as a possibility? None other than Jimmy G. Uh-oh. What I'm saying, Colts fan, is you're looking at your sixth quarterback in 6 years. You better hope it's not 7 in 7. I'm Jim Rowe.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 7730 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 7730. Enjoy!
My Friday nights usually spent out, but since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our show streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options from Xfinity. Get started with 50 megabits per second internet for $25 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. It's 3/21/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
I am Claire, and I am human, ambitious, curious, interesting. Flagstar Bank is interested in me because Flagstar is powered by something called the human interest rate. It inspires financial solutions made for me and you. And it's why Flagstar happens to be one of America's best banks according to Forbes. Flagstar Bank, the power of the human interest rate. Learn more at flagstar.com/human. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
under 2 hours to MSU taking the floor. Michigan earlier, a total disaster. We'll talk about it in about 10 minutes and just see what, if anything, either of these teams are going to give us the remainder of their season. For Michigan, I obviously be stunned if they weren't in the tournament, but I know Rico believes there are things that could happen that could preclude that. For Michigan State, they're in, but does anyone think they can beat anybody? We'll get to it. David, some ticket text, though. More information coming out. Baseball opening day. Sounds like open April 7th.
April 7th, and what they'll do is they'll extend the season 3 days. So that'll give you one of those series that you missed, and then a doubleheader for the other series that was missed. And the doubleheaders, from what I understand, will be 9-inning doubleheaders.
Which is good. DH Universal, it's in. I know Rico's an NL fan. Not pleased. I like it. We need it. I can't handle pitchers in starter jackets anymore.
It's negotiations. I would have rather seen it, but you know what? That's just real baseball. We don't like real baseball.
And the shift has been altered, but I don't think in a meaningful way. I don't like it. I think they could have done better by just banning it.
It's pretty much on your mark, get set, go.
And I did find something on your service time, along with what I was talking about with the finished first or second in the Rookie of the Year voting, full year service. Teams that promote top prospects to opening day roster will be eligible to receive draft picks. Top 3 Rookie of the Year or top 5 MVP Cy Young finish for those that they put on their roster.
Yeah, well, guess what? They'd rather have the extra year of free agency. See that? I tell you, you know what? I'm happy baseball's back, but I'm bummed out that it's just, again, this is an underwhelming package that the players settled for. And I said this from the beginning. If you're telling me they could meaningfully fix the game, where I don't think the luxury tax threshold is going to fix it. Owners weren't spending anyways. I would have chosen the nuclear option. I would have given up a year of baseball at that point for the players to really get meaningful change. They've been taken to the woodshed in the last several negotiations. They needed to really get back. And I just don't think that happened.
So let me get this right. So the service time manipulation really kind of sort of got addressed.
Kind of,
really?
Correct.
Okay.
You know what it is? Half measures. Window dressing.
Half wet.
It's
A little bit pregnant.
Just if you missed that, Kenny Cott getting to know you at 4Odyssey.com rewind. David with some ticket text, please.
And someone is reacting to basically what you're saying, Rico. They're saying the same thing. So baseball is a fluid situation. Because they didn't get everything, we'll be back in this situation in 2 years.
And that's my problem.
I didn't want to say that because I would be deemed too negative.
No, you'd be deemed correct, accurate. And I think guys like you and me who really like baseball,
This is just a Band-Aid.
we're fatigued. Because this is like a never-ending... I just went through this in the months leading up to you joining me, where in the midst of a global pandemic where baseball could have taken center stage and the world was ending, we couldn't leave our damn houses. These idiots are arguing about money. I feel like it was yesterday.
Instead, we all know who the Tiger King and Carol Baskin.
That bitch Carol Baskin. That didn't age well, did it? If you like pizza, pasta,
no, it's a whole new series about to come out.
must have missed it.
No, it is out already on Peacock. Go
Ladies
crazy.
and gentlemen, if you like pizza, pasta, or chicken Alfredo, I can promise you, Zingers is the place you want to stop. It's right in front of the Greater West.
Okay, right, except you were serving spoiled meat. Thanks for playing, Joe. Please.
Yeah, people actually are still texting in. They love the Kenny segment.
Huh?
It says, it sounds like Kenny has a lot of sex.
I know.
We need an advice segment from Kenny.
It's I mean, listen, all concepts can be developed. It just, we have to, weigh the risk reward, and also there has to be some real buy-in. Kenny seems a little reticent to that. Let's start slow with getting to know him. Go ahead.
I can't knock Kenny for the sandwich thing. I did the same thing for a few months. Good for you. Kenny, are people just doing this thing all the time?
I guess.
Unbelievable.
Who does that? Wow. Simply stunning.
Someone is sending this in saying, just saw a video of Colin Kaepernick working out. He says he's in the best shape of his life. Should the Lions go get him?
No.
That must be a joke. That has to be a joke. Dad,
Got it.
right?
Yeah, I hope so.
But let me give you this. There's actually some news coming in on the NFL here. Adam Schefter Bears are attempting to finalize a trade that will send Khalil Mack to the Chargers. Khalil Mack to the Chargers. That deal looks like it's happening right now.
Listen, I mean, I know it sounds crazy. I'm telling you, there's an opportunity for the Lions to be a lot better because the Bears are a disaster. That defense is old. That roster is a mess. The Vikings, it's a new coach. I don't think he wants anything to do with Kirk Cousins. That defense is old. Guys like Harrison Smith and Kendricks and Barr and the rest.
Yeah, but Rodgers came back, so that kind of nullified.
No, it means you won't win the division. But what I'm talking about is we want to see meaningful growth from this team. And Rico, if you can get to 8 wins, you play meaningful games in December.
See, this is a show we'll do later.
Michael Gallup, opening day of free agency. Give it to me.
This is the show we'll do later, but it's one of those, but if you get to 8 wins, you're probably not going to get the QB that you want. But does that mean that Goff is your guy? And by the way,
You know what that is? Radio gold.
it is. And anybody who took my Creighton money line, congratulations. Spend your money wisely.
We are pending
Wow.
Nevada plus 6.5. Pending.
They
No,
did it.
great job by you. Great job by you. It was outstanding. Yes, David, you're saying wow.
No, I'm just saying with his pick, I cannot turn from that game. I was more into the Nevada.
I've been poisoned the last 4 or 5 days. So, look, I don't know. I'm hoping Nevada plus 6.5.
You've been poisoned. Have you seen what I've done this week?
David, you've been on the outs. You've been on the island of misfit toys for a couple weeks.
You just been betting wrong off that community line. That's what you've been doing.
Yeah, right.
You basically pull out your phone. Just Holy Spirit, just lead me.
Yeah, guy's been forgetting his lines in the choir, the whole thing.
For those of you that think that gospel music has gone too far.
All right, let's get the pick of the day, and then let's get into college basketball. Michigan and Michigan State next. 97.1.
It's the pick of the day, brought to you by the BetMGM Sports Lounge inside MGM Grand Detroit.
We've got KDMF and Todd. We are ready to roll.
Kraken sends tonight, BetMGM total 5.5. You take the over minus 120. Going back to the well here, that's a play that's treated me pretty well all year. Kraken, one of the best teams, covering overs, tied for the most in the league. BetMGM 5.5, you take the over.
Brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Download the BetMGM app and turn game days into paydays. Please bet responsibly.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ EM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Bishop Airport. 94 eastbound at Allard Avenue, crash is blocking the right lane and shoulder. There's a backup right before Connor, and an earlier accident has finally cleared 275 southbound after M14. New non-stop flights to Boston from Flint with the Legion. Swap the chaos of larger airports for a stress-free travel experience at Flint Bishop Airport. Book your Boston trip today at thelegion.com. An easy drive, more affordable, convenient parking, and minimal security wait times makes Flint Bishop Airport not the only way to fly, just a better one. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Hey, it's Gator. You've heard me say that BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Well, now you can win an unforgettable trip to Las Vegas to live like a king during college basketball's championship weekend. Visit BetQL.com/BetMGM today to enter. And you could be headed to Vegas for the conclusion of this year's March matchups. You and a guest will stay at the beautiful Aria Resort and Casino and enjoy the full VIP experience during one of the biggest sporting events of the year. We're talking over $1,000 for meals, a private suite at Aria's Sportsbook Lounge, and more. It's Vegas. It's the tournament. It's gonna be awesome. Don't miss out on the trip of a lifetime. Enter now at BetQL.com/BetMGM for your chance to win. That's BetQL.com/BetMGM. See site for official rules. You must be 21 years of age or older. Michigan only. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. This excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
At Fisher Investments, our clients know we have their backs.
How do your clients know that?
Because Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, the highest standard for a financial advisor. It means we're there for our clients and always put their interests first.
So wait, you do it because you have to?
No, we do it because it's the right thing to do. Our clients trust us with their retirement savings, and we know how important that responsibility is. So we take the time to really get to know them.
Get to know them how?
We make sure we understand their unique goals, finances, health, family, and lifestyle, so we can tailor their portfolio to their specific needs. Our goal is to help them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Sounds like a big responsibility. You must make big commissions then, right?
No, we don't sell commission-based products. We have one single transparent fee that's structured so we do better when our clients do better. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you are switching to us. Fisher Investments. Clearly different money management.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Michael Burrow National Benefit Plans. Call 877-734-2200.
Tonight at 7, the Detroit Red Wings face the Minnesota Wild at Little Caesars Arena. 97 Won the Ticket Street Team will be there starting at 4:30. Get your tickets for every home game at DetroitRedWings.com. Details at 97onetheticket.com. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station.
Brought to you by Good Afternoon.
Right, exactly. Tell me more.
Brought to you by Good Afternoon.
I don't know if that'd be allowed, but wouldn't that be something?
Is this cause for concern? Brought to you by Good Afternoon.
And we'll give you Mike Johnson. Something to think about indeed. Let's just say it rhymes with Boney.
Brought to you by Good Afternoon.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground today. And the baseball thing, it's been a little murky because details kind of trickling out as to what they settled for. I know none of you care. You just want baseball, or do you? I don't know. But a couple interesting notes. Yes, the DH is now universal. Congratulations. The shift, it's been altered. I think it's a half mission. But the rest of it, it's kind of murky. Owners are meeting at 6 to ratify. It sounds like here's your bottom line. You're getting 4-foot daiquiris and overpriced hot dogs starting April 7th. Opening day. And that's the win. Now, college basketball. If you missed anything, Odyssey.com rewind. We did cover a lot of ground, including getting to know Kenny, which has been a smash debut at 4 o'clock. College hoops, I mean, Michigan basketball. What on earth? I mean, how do you go and you run Ohio State off the floor? You run MSU off the floor, but you can't close out a 17-point lead in the deep second half of a game, and Indiana finishes the game on an almost incomprehensible 32-9 run. And now, look, I think Michigan's still in the tourney. And maybe Rico's right. Maybe you do have to root against Indiana tomorrow to hope you're still in. Because if Indiana wins, do they take your spot? Or you win the play-in all of a sudden? I don't know. The point is, that was horrendous today. And Michigan State, 90 minutes from now, they'll take the floor and see what the hell they're going to do. The question is there anything for either of these teams to do? Is there anything either of these teams are going to give us?
No, I don't think this year. I think heartache, pain, that's about it.
Frustration, anger, curse words, drinking.
I don't see either team going on one of those miraculous March runs where all of a sudden they become the Cinderella darling. I don't see that happening. I think both fan bases secretly are just wanting it to end.